We're going to talk about a few things in this video, but mainly I'm going to give you a real breakdown on how to level up by using the law of detachment. It is a law. It is a skill set. It's a muscle that you have to work on. And if you don't work on it, you're going to be very tied down to artificial realities. You're going to be tied down to the external world. When it comes to detaching and understanding the law of detachment, all right, you can't get to the next level. You can't get to the next frequency without letting go of the illusion and the concepts that are constructing your current reality on this lower frequency, right? It's not just going to whimsically happen one day. You're not just going to wake up one day and say to yourself, I don't talk to this person anymore. I don't talk to that. I don't eat that. It's not going to do that. It's going to be a knowing that if you stop inviting this type of energy into your life, it'll be replaced with a better energy. What I focus on expands. I have a tendency, right? Because I've been traveling for all of these years now. And since when I have my back, I don't know if maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you never watched this video before, but I've been traveling the world for almost 5 years now. I had a backpack. I just threw some clothes in it. I sold all my shit when I used to live in the United States, and I just decided to travel the world. I went through hell. I went through all the ups and downs already. I still go through them every now and then, but I'm on a very high level compared to where I once was. And throughout this journey, you get attached to shit. I've had girlfriends that you meet along the way, certain countries, like when I was going through all of that shit in Cambodia, right? Like attachment, like heavy, my friends, I need them. Like we got to do this together. It's love, all of this love shit, right? They go away after a while. You got to realize this, like everything goes away after a while because these were stepping stones. You drew them up. You caused them into your reality. I can draw them back into my reality right now. I can put myself on a certain level energetically, even as far as listening to the same music that we used to listen to. And I can just crank that Soldier Boy. I can just pull them all back. I can be shit-faced again in a fucking heartbeat, right? But why exist in that dimension when I know I can create other dimensions by using my thoughts? You understand what I'm saying? A thing that I would do, all right, so for example, I was living in Mexico, right? This is a great example of law of detachment. I was living in Mexico. I got comfortable. Every country that I live in, once I start to get even if it's like an apartment, a condo, a penthouse, anywhere at all, if I start getting too comfortable, I start itching. I start noticing shit that I don't like. It starts making me, I got to get out of here. I got to get some new. So I was in Mexico, and I was living there for a long time, over a year running through back and forth every area of Mexico. And I got exhausted, and I had my friends, and I just realized, okay, it's time to go. All right. I ended up by myself. Me and my ex broke up, and I'm just in Mexico now with my life in front of me. And I really liked the things that I had, like the people around me, the level I was on. I had this computer. I had my desk. I had everything that just made me feel like the story, the narrative that I was telling myself. I was telling myself, like, hey, this shit makes sense. Life is good here. That was an indication for me to let go of that shit because I was the more you soak into these false realities and these false narratives of what they've trained you to believe makes you feel good, you're gonna burn, bro. I'm telling you. And expansion really comes from realizing where you are and knowing that you don't have to fucking be there and following through on that energy. You feel me? So I got to a point where I was just like, I had to walk away from that. So what I did, other than let go of people, my items that I had, my computer chairs, my expensive, all of it, I had to smash the shit to pieces. Now, a lot of people would sell it, right? They would just sell the Mac, sell the desk fucking came up from the thing and just sell it all, right? Get your money back. But that wasn't a fix for me. Like, in order for me to use that muscle of detachment, not only did I have to exercise the money, the fact that I'll, make the money back or whatever if I needed the money again. It's not even about making shit back, to be honest. You learn it as you get older. It's about just keeping going. Like, you just grow into a new person. But I just thought, like, fuck it. I'm going to smash the laptop. I'm going to smash the fucking desk. I had bro come with me. We went downstairs. I had like a chair. I broke a chair and I just smashed this like $700 desk. I smashed a $2,000 computer. I just smashed it into pieces downstairs in the parking garage at that apartment in Mexico. And I had nothing else to do but grab the next vine and carry myself to the next level. Like, I didn't feel bad about it. I didn't miss it. It was nowhere else to go. Like, the problem with people is they don't want to die, bro. The problem with people is that they're afraid to experience the unknown, right? It's all an illusion. It's all a dream. You got to fuck with the unknown to grasp the known, you know what I'm saying? That is hidden within it. It's so abstract, it's so esoteric, but you work the muscle. Like, you cannot get to the next vine, right? Like, think of like Tarzan or something. Like, if you're trying to swing to the next vine, you got to let go of the current vine that's holding you down. You can't be, you're just going to be dangling between the two fucking vines like a dip dong. And like, come on. This is growth. If you're not growing, you're dying. And you know when you're dying because you start feeling inward. You just knowing that it's not getting easier, which is an indication that you have to get stronger. You got to walk away from your shit, right? So I practiced that muscle on so many levels, and I walked through so many different countries, so many different ways of living, and even my previous lifestyle, which I try to humble myself sometimes. I try to just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna calm my shit. It's gonna calm down. I'm gonna just like not be a normie, but it's just like I've already gotten everything. I've done all my experiences. You know, to have like this invisible ceiling in my head. So I just have to like. I realized I was doing that again. I was like, yo, break the fuck out, bro. You got money, you got energy, you got help. Like, go into activate a conducive environment for your vibe, bro. Activate it. Like, activate it. This is self-talk that I tell myself that makes me say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you right, bro. Fuck that shit. Level up, breakthrough, boom. Yo, don't even be surprised if you walk through the door of your penthouse, you're just like, this is me. Like, this is me. This isn't like this makes sense. You get what I'm saying? And you don't know until you walk through that fog, until you walk through that unknowing energy. I can break this down so many videos, and I will, but the game is simple. Let go of that shit. It lives within your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is playing out for you the patterns and all the bullshit that you stuffed inside of it. You're not going to be able to move out the furniture in your head and pull in new furniture, new comfort, new happiness, new love, unless you rip apart and destroy the old shit. The old shit don't even fit through the window. It doesn't fit through the door like it did at the beginning. So you got things in your mind, things in your house that are just really big, and they must be removed in order for you to let in the new, which will eventually also get old as well. You feel me? But like, that's gonna be in years from now. And if you're really smart, if you really understand the game, you just keep upgrading fucking everything. Okay? So stop getting so attached to the illusion. Break free from all forms of bondages and psychological concepts that don't construct you into a God level individual. God mode. I don't give a fuck if you talk. I'm not talking about Jesus, all that stuff. I'm talking about like God mode. The generator, the observer, the destroyer. God. What's we got for a moment? God, the generator, the observer, and the destroyer. You generate these ideas in your mind by using thoughts. You observe them, you finesse them, you make them tighter, right? You get a vividness and an emotional understanding in regards to that thought. It needs to be with a lot of power and a lot of intensity. That's you observing. When I say you're observing by using your imagination and elevating pictures from within you they're already there. Draw them up, draw up the pictures. With visualization, all you're really doing is just using energy to shape things. Okay, like, it's very simple. This is how your thoughts create reality. This is how the law of assumption works. This is how the law of attraction works, and everything. And the destroyer, the D, which is you, understanding that is whatever you built up, you can take right the fuck down to hell with your attitude if you don't control your attitude. If you don't control your energy and your vibe, whatever you put into this existence, you will lose. It will go away. It's funny. it will actually vanish. You ever had something just taken from you before that you didn't appreciate? That shit feels really, really empty. And it's simply because you like had the plate of food and you didn't appreciate it. And you just look away and you look back the fucking place and you're like, yeah, I was gonna eat that. It was like, didn't look like it. Not the way you've been acting lately. Not with your habits. It doesn't look like you've been knowing that you're God lately. It doesn't know that you've been accepting your powers and doing the things that you need to do to manifest the reality that you designed and you decided to call. It doesn't look like you're doing anything. Most people aren't doing fucking anything to activate this power that they have. I'm only making these videos for people who can fucking hear me. There's nothing to attach yourself to because nothing is real. Not even you. The only thing that's real here is the mind of the all, which is energy. Everything is energy. Whatever you are at its most dense form, you will draw towards you. And what you are not, you will push away from you the moment you are not that. So I don't care whether you're attached to it or not. If you're not lined up, if you're not that thing, it will go away. And you got to understand it's easier for things that you want to go away once you're not that thing anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I had to learn this the hard way growing up because I was like changing and I was doing my thing, but the world wasn't allowing me because I didn't know I was the world. I didn't know I was the audience. I didn't know that I was the guy on the other side of this screen watching me. This entire game is a fucking illusion. Do whatever you want here. Do whatever you want here. Do whatever you want here. Seriously. And everybody that's trying to catch back up with themselves and get better and do more and level up and all that thick fuckity fuck shit are motherfuckers who forgot what they can really pull off. You walked away from it, you turned your back to it, or you got too involved with it, not knowing that it was designed to go away. What you want wants you. It will come back if it's meant to come back, but it will be upgraded. You understand? A lot of people will have ex-girlfriends and ex-boyfriends. You missed the relationship. You want to get them back. That world is gone. That world is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. You don't miss the person. You just miss the experiences. You miss the stories that were happening when you were attached to that moment. All right? It was ripped from you. It's gone. Now you have to realize that since you made that happen, and if you like that fucking feeling so much, then go make it again. If you know how to make the apple pie, go make the apple pie, bro. Don't make something else. It's really that simple. So I'm breaking down detachment in these videos because you gotta let yourself go, your lower self. You gotta let your lower self go. You have to let your lower self go. There's an attachment to your lower self, and it's obvious. You see those winning that are like really reaching out. This ain't even like, come on, there's so many levels. There's so many levels. I'm gonna hit all the levels. I'm gonna get out my way every time you see a new background, every time you see a better version of me, another video. That was me breaking the fucking level. You understand what I'm saying? That was me breaking the fucking level. Anything that you see, because I know you watching. I can feel you. I can feel you. Just know that as you watch me grow, you're gonna see shit that I'm really just figuring it out. I'm figuring it out because I'm following my intuition. I'm not asking how. I'm just detached from the outcome because I already know. I'm figuring it out because I'm following my gut. I know I need to go somewhere, so boom. But it's not how do I figure it out. It's not how. It's like, hey, this way. All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. As soon as I'm done, I'm on my way, God. My world. You understand? This is your world. Take ownership, or someone else is gonna do it for you. Nothing but love. You need to tap in to my free community. It's the Inner Circle. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash the like button, comment, subscribe, and tap in also underneath this video to the Prosperity Ritual. It is an extremely powerful guide that you can use to elevate your life and your mind. These are rituals, concepts that work. I can guarantee it as long as you work it. All right. I will see you guys in my next video. Love.
All right, welcome to Knowledge of the Jungle. Very excited to have you here. This is a free community focused on personal growth and internal transformation. So if you're someone looking for a like-minded community with individuals who are focused and serious about change, reaching higher states of consciousness, spiritual transformation, financial transformation, deep conversations, and so on, this is the place for you. All right, as you can see, we're just getting started, but we have members on board and we're about to tap inside the community so you can see what it looks like and see if this is any interest for you. All it is a frequency you have to get on if you're trying to experience a change. So as you can see, we have members in here. The goal of this group is for transformation and us sharing what works. So you have members asking questions about deeper insights and towards things, certain testimonials. Right here, we have Jessica Gibson. As you can see, she just has a great story, and she talks about how she went from nothing to something. And now she's very much financially stable, and she's been using the information that I teach on my channel and the information that's in this group as far as the practices go. You can see this area is general discussion, book recommendations, occult knowledge, shadow work, money manifestations, magic, the basics, and so on. These are guaranteed what you need in order to elevate. You must have a deep understanding, or at least a basic understanding on what you can do, right? So this group is extremely powerful. You can also see inside the classrooms here, which are added every week. As you can see, these are all at zero because this is my personal account. So I'm the one creating the courses. I'm not going through it. But as you go through the course, you'll have this progress bar that can keep you on point and hold you accountable. Right now, if you would like to reach out and get on board with the program personally with me, you can simply click this link, sign up for the one-on-one coaching, fill out the form, make sure you qualify, and so on. We have the Magic class, Magic 101. This is a very detailed personal one-on-one class that I teach that takes you from whatever money you have, whatever level of consciousness you have, and we advance it. It's a few hours worth of speaking with one another, but we advance you to a completely different being mentally so that you can start drawing towards you all the things in this world that you desire in a very magical, ceremonial, ritualistic way. All right. It's a very deep class, but it works. All right. We have my audiobook, DETOX 2020, hidden lecture. Get on board, get inside the community, and get on the leaderboard, because inside the leaderboard, you'll be able to have much perks. If this group is something that interests you, all you have to do is click the button that you see on the screen that says join now. You join, answer the simple questions, and make sure that you download the school app, right? You have to download, you don't have to, but it makes much sense, much more faster rather than logging into desktop. All right, so that's it. My name is Jay McPherson. This video, I hope, gives you some insight to the community. We would love to have you if this matches your frequency. If you're ready to be serious and move forward, this is the place for you. This is the place for you. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to any of our admins. You can send emails. You can send DMs. You can take yourself from where you are to the world in which you really want to be. And this is a path for you to follow. All right. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you on the other side.